Been to Mars lately? This is how Elon Musk wants humans to talk on a daily note with his new plans of colonizing Mars and making it a livable habitat for humans. Elon Musk wants to go to Mars, but he also plans to stay there and take 1 million humans with him. During the 67th Annual International Astronautical Congress in Guadalajara, Mexico, while he was sporting a Tony Stark look on his face, he outlined his plans for SpaceX with reusable rockets and carbon fiber fuel tanks, ultra-powered engines, and a plan to settle on Mars. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Today we will blow your mind to Mars. As a kid, have you ever looked up at the moon and thought of being there? Like most kids, Elon Musk plans on doing this, but he's taking the matter more seriously. Before we jump in, what do you think about colonizing Mars? You can let us know in the comments section below. You heard it right. And if you have deep pockets and you can pull certain strings in the world, you could be one of the few people to fly to Mars and enjoy a nice vacation there, thanks to Elon Musk. The man has a plan that is as audacious as it comes. Elon Musk doesn't want to go to Mars and come back. He plans on building a whole new civilization there. To make this possible, Elon Musk will have to get all the possible sweet gear to make this as cheap as possible. He spent nearly 2 decades rallying SpaceX and his goal of colonizing Mars. He plans to send a duo of supply ships within 5 years, and then by 2024, he aims to send his first humans to Mars. He envisions building a spaceport, a city, and finally, a planet they'd like to geo-engineered and be as welcoming as Earth. Elon Musk hopes to build 1,000 reusable spaceships that will be used to transit humans back and forth. His goal is to launch an average of 3 spaceships daily to make the trip available to all humans. He is also ready to provide loans to people that can't afford this trip. Nowadays, we see the rich kids travel to France for a croissant and come back. Maybe in the future, they'll go to Mars to play with the red mud and build small castles out of it. Musk could transform our relationship with our solar system and inspire a new generation of scientists and engineers. But between here and success, Musk and SpaceX will need to traverse an unbelievably traverse risk landscape. SpaceX is planning the Red Planet settlement to bring up numerous technological, political, and ethical lines of questioning. And well, the most controversial is the financial aspect of this project. The most expensive airline ticket costs about $44,000 for a flight from New York to Hong Kong. How much do you estimate Air Musk to be? With Elon Musk's loose estimate, buying you a single ticket to Mars on today's date could cost about $10 billion. It's not much. This same amount of money could solve half the starvation problem in the world. $10 billion could also buy you a few blocks in Midtown Manhattan. However, Elon Musk states that once the interplanetary transport system is fully operational, he says it would cost roughly $200,000 per head to travel to Mars. This is also equal to a 2-bedroom in Madison, Wisconsin. Elon Musk says they could easily accomplish these cost cuts, mostly with lighter materials, stronger rockets, and reusable technology. Should we take a ride with Elon Musk on his Martian fantasy? Many people even suggest that Elon Musk is trying to find a way to get back home, if you know what we mean. Musk and hundreds of other passengers are looking forward to boarding a huge vessel atop a massive rocket. These rockets will be as tall as 40-story buildings. They would consist of 42 Raptor engines, rumble to life below, and soon he's on his way with his fellow followers, gunning through Earth's upper atmosphere and high speeds. Once the spaceship is in orbit, the first stage booster will drop back to Earth and then fly back to Cape Canaveral's launch pad. After some refurbing, a crane will attach another spaceship on top of it, just that this will only have fuel and nothing else. Once again, the rocket will launch and release the spaceship, meeting your spaceship in orbit and transferring its fuel load into your ship's tank. This will continue for quite a few times until your ship is fully loaded and off you go to Mars. With the help of 6 vacuum-optimized engines that will accelerate the spaceship to a speed of 19,014 miles per hour, you will reach Mars in just about 3 months. Not that long a journey. While en route to Mars, you'll have fun with all the zero-gravity games, watching movies and hanging out at the pizza shop. Once you land on Mars, the heat shields the ship's belly would create mild friction with Mars' scant atmosphere that will help the ship brake accordingly. But this is not where the actual stopping power comes from. It will come from retro-supersonic propulsion, which fires engines at the planet like SpaceX lands its Falcon 9 rockets. The only minor difference between the Falcon 9 and the Starship would be the speed, as the Starship would be going way, way, way faster than the Falcon 9. But again, Mars's gravity is about 1/3 that of Earth, so maybe everything will be alright. As he points out, Mars is one of the best bets for setting up a secondary home and humanity's Battlestar Galactica starter kit. It is close by and has a lot of water frozen below the surface. For farming, the atmosphere is filled with vital nutrients such as carbon dioxide and nitrogen. If we speak about gravity, it is just 37% compared to Earth. This could easily mean that you, a bodybuilder, can bench a whole car and a little person and be the next Michael Jordan. And for all we know, red might be our colour compared to that of Earth's blue. The interplanetary transport system is not a one-way system. With the help of methane fuel harvested from the Martian's regolith, the spaceship would be able to lift free from Mars' weak gravity and then return to Earth. This part of the interplanetary transport system is crucial in cutting interplanetary costs. What do you think would happen if airplanes were not reusable? A single transit would cost you a year's salary. But since it is reusable, a jetliner makes it possible for you to travel anywhere worldwide for a specific price. Elon Musk even claims that flying to Mars with the help of this reusable system could be cheaper than most mortgages. Musk's endgame is to see a Martian city filled with millions. This could easily take 1,000 ships and tens of thousands of trips. As per his estimation, this could be anywhere between 40 and 100 years. Everything starts small, just the evolution of this planet. If designed as planned, Starship would be the most powerful launch system ever created, and every launch would have more than enough thrust to send 100 tons and 100 people into orbit on each go. Musk didn't specifically mention what the rockets would consist of, but we guess a lot of food, water, building materials, tools, and advanced life support systems. Before Musk could come around with this plan, even NASA had planned interplanetary travel plans with the Apollo program. In today's time, Apollo cost nearly $280 billion, and in the years to come, NASA is taking up about 4% of the national budget. This is the space agency that, in recent years, has had less than half of 1% of the federal budget and is mapping its plan to send humans back to the moon and eventually find a path to Mars and create their city. It is yet unclear who Elon Musk wants to see as Mars's first settlers. It is going to the ultra-wealthy who have a hunch for the thrill, NASA astronauts, SpaceX employees. However, it is competitive out there, and maybe it goes to the highest bidder or probably even holds a worldwide lucky draw. Musk uses the word colonization as it belies a long history of Americans and other Western nations that enrich themselves by exploiting and enslaving others. The values we take with us into space should be front and center. Well, what do you think about this? If Elon Musk succeeds with his Mars colonization plan, maybe we get a chance to vlog the whole thing and the entire experience can be recorded from the first person's view. Would you want to buy tickets to the first rocket to Mars? You can let us know in the comments section below. While you're there, why don't you hit the red button, similar to Mars, and like this video if you're looking forward to learning more about Elon Musk's Mars colonization project.